Violent clashes in Paris, a noisy protest at Montreal City Hall, and now this week's video of a cabbie being dragged by an UberX driver. Just the latest illustration of the anger over the service.
Uber shut down. No, enough.
And today's meeting between cabbies and Toronto police didn't seem to help much.
When we were coming downstairs, we were like this, and now we have a grumpy face.
The reason? Toronto police say they won't arrest UberX drivers as they await the outcome of court cases against several of them.
If the outcomes are successful from a judicial perspective, then we will take an active role in the enforcement against UberX.
The app operates in a legal gray area. Some cities do issue fines to UberX drivers that the company then pays.
I think it's wrong to say that Uber's illegal. That's an argument that taxi drivers in some municipalities have made.
The ride-hailing app is available in cities in 4 provinces, and everywhere it goes, it leads to pushback from cab drivers and politicians.
They don't have police checks for vulnerable people, and their people do not have snow tires on and cameras in the cars.
First banning Uber, Calgary is now taking a different approach, negotiating with the company, aiming to have it operating next year.
This city has actually been ahead of most cities in developing that regulatory framework, most cities in Canada.
Uber says Canadians take 2 million trips in its cars every month. Its main advantage remains its price. Today we took the same route to the same location. The fare with UberX, $9.33. In a Montreal taxi, $13.70.
Every single day now we are losing our income.
The app does hike its fares during busier hours. Still, it's forced an industry to transform. Toronto taxis dropped their base fares by $1. Montreal cabbies now all accept debit and credit cards, and more taxi companies are creating their own Uber-like apps.
It's unrealistic to put the genie back in the bottle once consumers have had a taste of what the free market can provide.
Quebec's premier has hinted he's open to fully legalizing this type of service. Uber isn't waiting for the go-ahead here and shows no sign of slowing down, Diana.
Thanks, Thomas. Thomas Daigle in Montreal.